Hello and welcome students to this virtual college fair. You can ask questions to the panelists at any time using the Q&A button. Just a PSA, your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of the many sessions that are going on, so please sign up for more. And the recording of this session will be available in about a week at the same page that you registered, so that's at StriveScan. And now I will turn it off to our presenters. And I believe the first person we have up is Bryan College.
Hello, everyone. My name is Andrew Smith. I'm the Director of Admissions at Bryan College, and really want to thank everyone for being on the call today. Look forward to just sharing a little bit more with you about our school, Bryan College. For a student in Middle Tennessee, we are about 2.5 hours from Nashville. The closest city of note for us is Chattanooga, Tennessee. We're about 30 minutes north of Chattanooga, about an hour and 15 minutes from Knoxville. So today we are going to be probably the smallest college on the call. We're also a Christian college. And so a couple of things I want to talk about really for Bryan is just what we think we do best and have to offer a student who might be looking at us. And really what we can promise, what we can guarantee, what we say about ourselves at Bryan is that we offer the real Christian college experience without the typical Christian college private school price. And so some of you all might have looked into Christian colleges and just thought, wow, it's just outrageously expensive, can't afford it. And so what we've done at Bryan is we have tried to make this experience as affordable and as accessible as possible for students. And so that's what we promise at Bryan, the real Christian college experience. You're going to be in an environment that's going to be rigorous. So we're not going to shield you from the world, but actually want to expose you to it. And you're probably thinking like, oh, come on, it's a Christian college. But we actually want to dig into the difficult questions the world is grappling with and dive in, but in an environment where you can ask questions, where you can explore, where you can really dig into what are the major questions of life while getting prepped to go out into your field and produce excellent work. We don't just want you to come out with only Bible knowledge. We want you also to be able to go out into your field and make a difference. And part of the ways that students make a difference is doing excellent work in their field. So that's one of the things that we want to do and consider the typical Christian college experience is great preparation to do excellent work. Second is mentoring, being around faculty members and being mentored by them. At Bryan, we are not a research college. So what that means is that our professors specifically want to be in the classroom. They want to be amongst the students. They specifically want to be teaching, and they specifically want to be mentoring. So you will, if you want it at Bryan College, you will absolutely have a faculty or staff mentor. We have a mentoring program that you could sign up for and meet with a faculty member weekly for mentoring and development. And third, real opportunities to apply what you're learning. We want you to be a difference maker, but we don't think that you're born necessarily a difference maker or a leader. We believe that leaders are molded and shaped and have opportunities to apply what they're learning. And so we're going to give you a world of opportunities to apply what you're doing and learning at Bryan while you're a student. Most of our students at Bryan, the typical experiences, they're going to dive into a service-oriented experience at Bryan, or ministry or scholarship program. We don't have a ton of social clubs. Most of what we have are service-oriented opportunities. And so the real Christian college experience, but without the typical Christian college price. And so what I mean by that is we cut our tuition by 40% last year. So we have one of the lowest private school tuitions in this region. And so you will definitely see that. We also pay, if a student does well at Bryan, we'll pay for 50% of their master's. We have loan repayment options for certain students as well. And so we're going to give you that experience, again, with more value packed in and not the typical Christian college price. A couple other things that you might be interested in light of the circumstances in terms of the world right now on COVID-19. We are an optional school, so you can go through you can submit your GPA to get accepted, or you could submit your test score. You can get scholarships either way. It's not you have to submit both or even just your GPA. If you just have your score and it's better, that's what you can submit. So we hope that you'll consider applying to Bryan. You can do that via our QR code, which should be showing up. I hope it's showing up on the screen. If it's not, I'll just throw it up over here. But yeah, so I hope you'll consider applying to Bryan. And yeah, thanks for joining today.
Great. Thank you so much. And up next, we have University of Southern Alabama.
Hi guys, share my screen with you. Oh, hold on just a second, gotta pull my presentation up. Alrighty, hope you guys can see that. My name is Katie Spillman. I am with the University of South Alabama, located in Mobile, Alabama, right by the Gulf Coast at the bottom of the state. I am an admissions officer here at South, so my job is to recruit the North Alabama area as well as the entire state of Tennessee. So a little bit about South. We are a mid-sized university located in Mobile. We have about a 1,200-acre campus, which is a pretty large campus size. We have about 15,000 students on campus. Something that we're very well known for is our med school. So we have 2 hospitals and a cancer research institute. So a lot of our students come to South because they're interested in med school or PT school, so physical therapy. But we have over 100 different majors. We really have something for everybody. We have students from all 50 states and over 70 countries, and our student to faculty ratio is 18:1. So these are our academic colleges. They house over 100 of our academic programs. So we have things, nursing, medicine, as I mentioned, engineering, education, arts and sciences, business. We have a very wide range of majors. If you want to see a full list of our majors, you can go on our website and look at that. And we also have master's and doctoral degrees as well if you're interested in pursuing grad school. So we love to have fun on our campus, of course. So we have over 200 different student organizations. These range from Greek life clubs to faith-based clubs, political-based, student government, intramurals. We have tons of different things to choose from. If you, for some reason, come on campus, you can't find something that you're really interested in, you can always create your own club. One of my favorite traditions on campus is, you can see in this picture right here, so this is called oozball. This is where our students sign up to play, and they basically play volleyball in 18 inches of mud. It's very messy, but it's very fun. It's one of my favorite traditions that we have. So we are D1 in all of our sports. We participate in the Sun Belt Conference, and we have 17 different sports, men's and women's teams. This picture right here, this is our brand new Hancock Whitney football stadium. They just finished building it this summer. So this fall is the first season that our Jags have played in it. So football, tailgating, all of that is very popular in the fall, of course, and then basketball is pretty popular in the spring. A little bit about our residence halls. So we have 3 freshman residence halls on our campus, as well as upperclassmen halls. Our freshmen are required to live on campus for your first year. You do get free unlimited laundry, so you don't have to lug around a bag of quarters to do your laundry. You'll also get a campus mailbox as well as Wi-Fi and cable. Something that I really like about our residence halls is we don't have community bathrooms anywhere on campus. So this picture right here, this is from one of our freshman halls. So you share the room with your roommate, and then you and your roommate have a private bathroom that goes directly off of your room. Our res halls are very safe. We have 3 levels of security to get into your room. So nobody that isn't supposed to be in there isn't going to be in there. So you don't have to worry about that. And our housing and our maintenance staff are available 24/7. If you're interested in applying, the application is open now for seniors, so you can apply on our website at southalabama.edu/apply, and there is a $35 application fee. We will need your high school transcript, and then if you are in dual enrollment, we will need your college transcript as well, and then we will need your ACT or SAT scores, and we do super score the ACT. And we are also offering a test optional route if you are interested in that for seniors. So if you are interested in doing test optional, you can find all of that information on our website. You will have to submit a few extra documents, but you won't have to submit a test score. Generally, we admit students based on a 19 ACT and a 2.5 GPA. However, those numbers are flexible. So let's say you have an 18 ACT, but you have a 3.0 GPA, you're still considered admissible to us. And then transfer students, we require a 2.0 GPA cumulative from all your previous colleges attended. Our admission scholarships start at a 21 ACT and a 3.0 GPA. They increase based on your scores. We do also offer some extra departmental scholarships aside from these, but those aren't guaranteed. You may get one, you may not, but these are the main scholarships that our freshmen are eligible for, and you don't have to submit a separate application for these. So you're automatically considered for these when you apply just for general admission. And yeah, so 21 ACT and a 3.0 GPA. And you can find this chart on our website as well. And these are renewable for 4 years or for 8 semesters. So I know we're currently living in a very strange time, but we are offering campus tours. So we open our campus tours back up in July, so you can sign up for one of those on our website if you're interested in coming down to campus. I Zoom with students all day, so if you're interested in scheduling a one-on-one Zoom meeting, I'm happy to do that. You can find my contact information on our website. Thank you so much.
Great. And last but not least, we have Florida Southern College.
All right, thanks so much. Let me get my PowerPoint up and running here. All right, so again, my name is Brian. I am an admissions counselor with Florida Southern, and just to kind of start with some brief information about us, we are located in Lakeland, Florida, which is right in between Tampa and Orlando, so we're very central in the state. Our overall student population is around 3,500 students. That's both undergraduate and graduate students. However, of that 3,500, about 2,600 are undergraduate students. So that's the majority of our student body on campus is our traditional undergraduate students. About 60% are from Florida, 40% from the rest of the country, as well as about 50 different foreign countries from around the world. And we are one of the oldest private colleges in the state of Florida as well, been around since 1883. We are a liberal arts college at our core. However, we are comprehensive in our offerings of programs. So over 70 to choose from, along with 16 pre-professional tracks. Those are things like pre-medicine, pre-law, pre-physical therapy, pre-dentistry, et cetera, some of those kind of tracks to help students get into those type of graduate programs. And then we also do have some graduate programs ourselves, some masters and doctorates on campus. But overall, our undergraduate bachelor's degrees are broken up between our 5 schools. We do have some really great accelerated options where you can get your bachelor's and master's in about 5 years of 4+1 tracks is what we call it. When normally a bachelor's and master's typically is 6 to 7, depending on the length of the master's degree usually. Excuse me. Another really important thing to know about us is our educational style and our educational philosophy. It's very engaged, it's very active. We call it engaged learning. We want to make sure our students are really doing a lot with their education. You're not just going to sit and take notes for 4 years. That is part of the learning process, learning all the information, but then you have to know what to do with it. And that's what we really focus on, is making sure we teach our students the practical skills associated with what they're learning. So, in the classroom can be lots of group projects, research projects, things like that, internships, study abroad. There's lots of different ways that it can happen. And then the classroom experience, you can see the average class size is around 18 students, and 100% of our classes are taught by professors. No graduate assistants or teaching assistants teaching any of our classes. But the most important thing to remember about us, if you only remember one aspect of my presentation today, is our 3 guarantees. We guarantee study abroad, we guarantee an internship, we guarantee graduation in 4 years. The study abroad trips are guaranteed because every student, once they attend for 4 semesters or 2 years, they qualify for a trip that's little or no additional cost. So some of these trips, quite literally, you can sign up for it and not have to pay anything additional. We think study abroad is a really important experience for students to have. We don't want finances to be an obstacle. Secondly, we guarantee internships for professional experience, and then we also guarantee graduation in 4 years when the national average is about 5 to 6. We want to make sure you're graduating on time in an efficient manner and setting you up for success for after you graduate. Campus life, residential kind of side of things. We're very much a residential college. Really pretty much all of our students live on campus or in our campus apartments that are off campus. So we own the apartments, but they're off campus. So that kind of gives students the independent kind of living environment. So we have a little bit of each, 16 different residence halls and then apartments to choose from. Double room is most common, but there's a kind of a mix between singles and doubles throughout your 4 years here. Athletically, we're Division II with the NCAA. We are one of the top 3 Division II programs in the country. 30 national championships across all of our varsity programs. We've also been expanding our club sport offerings as well. So water ski, equestrian, esports, ice hockey, and cheerleading. So really a very strong athletic program, a lot of really long history of success. If you are interested in any of the athletic programs, we recommend you reach out to the coaches to see if there might be interest in recruiting, because they do their recruitment directly. Student life, lots of clubs and organizations to choose from, Greek life, campus ministries, community service. There's so many ways to get involved. We put a lot of emphasis on this to make sure students really feel a part of the community while they're on campus and while they're a student here. So there's tons of things to do, get involved in, events taking place, programs, all kinds of stuff. So again, you're really gonna have a lot of fun while you're here. All right, application process. First and foremost, it's free. There's no application fee. We have our application. We also accept the Common App and the Coalition app. Totally up to you. We are also test optional as well. So if you want to submit test scores, you can. If you don't want to, that's okay as well. And then the averages on the bottom there for GPA, which is weighted, honors, dual enrollment, AP, IB, and Cambridge courses. And then we do super score the tests as well if you submit them. But again, they are optional. And then financial aid, we have merit scholarships. You're automatically considered for those when you are accepted. So if you're accepted, we'll let you know, hey, congratulations. Also, here's your merit scholarship. They're based on GPA and or test scores. And then lots of other scholarships and grants from Florida Southern, federal government, outside sources, things like that. But we really also, as admissions counselors, we also kind of work as financial aid counselors. So we'll be able to answer any questions you have about the And then lastly, let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to help. There's my contact information, phone numbers, email, and also my websites. You can schedule appointments with me if you want to do a Zoom, anything like that. I'm definitely happy to help. Come visit us. We are having tours as well. So, and that's it for me.
Thanks so much, Brian. And last but not least, thank you students for joining us. After you close the window, there will be a quick 4-question survey. We would appreciate any feedback you might have. And once again, please sign up for more sessions. There are many happening. And a recording of this session will be available in about a week on the StriveScan website. So thank you panelists, thank you students, and have a great rest of your night.